Have you ever felt that the more you age, the less your legs seem to listen to you? You want to walk like you used to, but somehow your knees hesitate, your feet feel heavier, and even a short stroll to the market feels like a challenge. This is not your fault. After 60, 70, or 80, the body changes quietly. But here's the good news. Losing strength in your legs doesn't mean you have to stop moving. The right kind of movement can bring that lost comfort back. In today's video, I'll guide you through 5 simple, safe, and effective exercises you can do right from your home, without machines or stepping outside, designed specifically for elders to restore strength, balance, and confidence. Stay with me until the end, because one of these exercises could be the key to helping you move with ease and rediscover the joy of independent living this month. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. As we journey through the later years of life, it's not uncommon to notice subtle shifts in how our bodies move and feel. For many individuals, particularly those over 60, the simple act of walking, standing for extended periods, or even rising from a chair can start to feel more challenging. This experience is far more common than you might realize, and it's important to understand that it's not a reflection of personal failure or weakness. Rather, it's your body communicating in a new language, one shaped by age, wisdom, and the natural changes that come with time. Your body isn't asking you to stop moving. It's gently requesting a more mindful, compassionate approach to movement. Let's explore these changes, their causes, and practical ways to address them with care and intention. Understanding the body's changes with age. As we age, our bodies undergo a series of gradual, natural transformations that can affect mobility and strength. One of the most significant changes is muscle atrophy, or the loss of muscle mass and strength, often referred to as sarcopenia, which typically begins after the age of 60. This process is not a sudden decline but a quiet, progressive fading. The robust muscles in your thighs, calves, and hips, once reliable for climbing stairs or carrying heavy loads, begin to shrink if they aren't regularly engaged. Imagine your muscles like a well-loved machine stored in a garage. Without regular use, the parts begin to stiffen, and movement becomes less fluid. Alongside muscle loss, the cartilage in your joints, particularly in weight-bearing areas like the knees and hips, starts to thin. Cartilage acts as a natural cushion, preventing bones from rubbing against each other. As it wears down, everyday movements like walking or standing can create increased friction, leading to discomfort or a sensation of stiffness. The ligaments, which stabilize your joints, also lose some of their elasticity over time, making joints feel less secure. This is why some older adults describe their knees giving way during simple tasks like stepping off a curb or getting up from a chair. Another key factor is the circulatory system. As we age, the heart pumps blood a little less vigorously, and the blood vessels in the legs become less efficient at returning blood to the heart. This sluggish circulation can cause the legs to feel cold, numb, or fatigued, even after minimal activity. For example, walking just a short distance might leave your legs feeling unusually heavy. Additionally, the Achilles tendon, the thick cord connecting your calf muscle to your heel, tends to tighten with age. This stiffness can make each step feel more laborious, as if you're lifting a heavy weight rather than simply placing one foot in front of the other. These small changes accumulate over time, subtly reshaping how your body moves through the world. The emotional and physical cycle of fear and inactivity. Beyond the physical changes, there's an emotional layer that often accompanies them, the fear of falling. For many older adults, especially in India, a minor slip in the bathroom or a misstep on uneven stairs can leave a lasting impression. The memory of that moment lingers, creating hesitation to move freely. This fear, while understandable, can lead to a cycle of reduced activity. You might find yourself walking less, staying home more, or avoiding activities that once brought joy, like strolling through a park or visiting a neighbor. However, the less you move, the more your body adapts to this stillness. Muscles grow stiffer, joints lose flexibility, and balance becomes harder to maintain. Ironically, this lack of movement increases the risk of falls, as the body forgets how to coordinate and balance effectively. It's not the act of moving that's dangerous. It's the absence of movement that quietly erodes strength and confidence. This cycle can feel discouraging, but it's not a sign of weakness. It's simply your body signaling that it's time for a new approach, one that prioritizes gentle, intentional movement over strenuous or prolonged activity. A new approach, moving smarter, not harder. Growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means learning to listen to your body's needs and responding with care. The goal isn't to push your body to perform as it did in your 30s or 40s, but to move in ways that support your current abilities while fostering strength and independence. To help you navigate this stage of life, I'd like to introduce a series of 5 gentle exercises designed specifically for older adults. These movements are safe, require no fancy equipment, and can be done in the comfort of your home. They're tailored to help you rebuild strength, improve circulation, and move with greater ease and confidence. Let's start by exploring one of these exercises in depth. Seated marching. Seated marching, a gentle path to stronger legs for many older adults, particularly those over 65. Tasks like walking around the house or climbing a few stairs can feel exhausting. You might notice your legs feeling heavy, your knees stiffening, or a quiet fear of losing balance creeping in. While it's tempting to rest more and move less, prolonged sitting can worsen stiffness and fatigue, creating a cycle that's hard to break. The good news is that even small, intentional movements can make a significant difference. Seated marching is one such movement, a simple, powerful exercise that strengthens your legs, boosts circulation, and reduces joint stiffness, all from the comfort of a chair. Why seated marching matters. As we age, blood flow to the lower limbs naturally slows. This reduced circulation can lead to cold feet, swollen ankles, or a heavy, tired feeling in the legs, especially after sitting for long periods. The veins in your legs rely on muscle contractions to push blood back toward the heart, a process known as the venous pump. When you sit for too long, this pump becomes less effective, allowing fluid to pool in the lower legs, which can cause swelling, edema, and discomfort. Seated marching activates key muscle groups, your hip flexors, thigh muscles, quadriceps, and knee joints, in a gentle, supported way. Unlike walking or standing exercises, it places no pressure on your spine or joints, making it ideal for those who find standing tiring or who rely on support to walk. By lifting your legs in a controlled, rhythmic motion, you're encouraging blood flow, warming up your muscles, and reminding your joints how to move smoothly. This exercise is especially valuable for older adults recovering from surgery, those with limited mobility, or anyone looking to ease back into movement without fear of falling. How to do seated marching. Let's walk through the steps to ensure you can perform this exercise safely and effectively. Set up properly. Choose a sturdy chair with a supportive backrest, such as a dining chair. Sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Keep your back straight but relaxed, and rest your hands lightly on your thighs or the sides of the chair for support. Ensure the chair is on a flat, non-slip surface to avoid any movement. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Start with breathing. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling your chest expand. As you exhale through your mouth, engage your core slightly to support your posture. This mindful breathing helps you stay focused and relaxed during the exercise. Lift one knee. On your next exhale, slowly lift your left knee upward, raising your foot about 4 to 6 inches, 10 to 15 centimeters, off the ground. Imagine you're marching in place, but with control. Hold the position for 1 to 2 seconds, feeling the gentle activation in your thigh and hip. Lower with control. Slowly lower your left foot back to the floor, keeping the movement smooth to avoid jarring your joints. Focus on control rather than speed. Switch legs. Repeat the same motion with your right leg, lifting your knee, holding briefly, and lowering it back down. Alternate between legs in a steady, rhythmic pattern, as if marching to a slow beat. Repetition and rest. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions per leg, 20 to 30 total lifts. If this feels tiring at first, start with 6 to 8 repetitions per leg and gradually increase as you build strength. After one round, rest for 30 seconds, then repeat for a total of 2 to 3 rounds. Add joy to the practice. To make the exercise more enjoyable, consider playing soft instrumental music, a gentle bhajan, or even a favorite song in the background. Let the rhythm guide your movements, turning the exercise into a meditative, uplifting experience. Tips for success. Start slowly. If you haven't been active recently, your legs may feel stiff or unfamiliar with the movement. Begin with fewer repetitions and focus on form rather than quantity. Listen to your body. If you feel discomfort or fatigue, pause and rest. Mild warmth or a slight stretch in your muscles is normal, but stop if you experience pain. Make it a habit. Try incorporating seated marching into your daily routine, perhaps while watching TV, listening to music, or chatting with family. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can lead to noticeable improvements. Stay consistent. The benefits of seated marching build over time. Regular practice will help your legs feel lighter, your joints more flexible, and your confidence in movement stronger. The benefits of seated marching, though simple, seated marching has profound effects on your body. Improves circulation. The rhythmic lifting of your legs activates the venous pump, encouraging blood to flow back to the heart and reducing swelling in the ankles and feet. Stronger muscles. The exercise strengthens your hip flexors, quadriceps, and core, which are essential for standing, walking, and maintaining balance. Joint mobility. Gentle knee lifts keep your joints lubricated, reducing stiffness and improving flexibility. Boosted confidence. By practicing a safe, seated exercise, you're taking an active step toward better health, which can ease the fear of falling and encourage more movement. Another key exercise: ankle pumps and circles. In addition to seated marching, another highly effective exercise for older adults is ankle pumps and circles. Many seniors notice that their feet feel heavier by the end of the day, with slight swelling around the ankles or a tight sensation near the toes. These symptoms often stem from poor venous return, where blood struggles to travel back to the heart due to weaker calf muscles and prolonged sitting. Ankle pumps and circles are a gentle, versatile solution that can be done while sitting or lying down, making them accessible even for those with limited mobility. Why ankle pumps and the calf muscles act as a second heart, contracting to push blood upward against gravity. When these muscles weaken or remain inactive, fluid can pool in the lower legs, causing swelling, heaviness, and fatigue. Ankle pumps and circles activate the calf muscles and ankle joints, stimulating blood flow and reducing fluid buildup. This exercise is particularly beneficial for those at risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, a condition where blood clots form in the veins, often after prolonged immobility, e.g., post-surgery or long periods of bed rest. How to do ankle pumps and circles. Here's a step-by-step guide to performing this exercise safely. Choose your position. You can do this exercise while sitting in a chair or lying down on a bed or mat. If sitting, keep your legs extended in front of you, with your heels lightly resting on the floor. If lying down, keep your legs straight and relaxed. Ankle pumps. Step 1. Gently pull your toes upward toward your face, flexing your ankles. You should feel a mild stretch along the back of your calf. Hold for 2 seconds. Step 2. Slowly point your toes downward, as if pressing on a car pedal. Hold for another 2 seconds. This back and forth motion is one pump. Repetition. Complete 15 to 20 pumps, moving slowly and deliberately. If this feels tiring, start with 10 pumps and increase gradually. Ankle circles. Step 1. Lift one foot slightly off the floor or bed, about 2 to 3 inches. Slowly rotate your ankle in a clockwise circle, making the movement as smooth and controlled as possible. Complete 10 circles. Step 2. Reverse the direction, rotating your ankle counterclockwise for 10 circles. Switch sides. Repeat with the other foot. If both ankles feel stiff, you can alternate between feet after each set of circles. Rest and repeat. After completing one round of pumps and circles, rest for 30 seconds. Aim for 2 to 3 rounds per session, depending on your energy levels. Tips for success. Make it part of your day. Ankle pumps and circles are incredibly versatile. Try them while watching TV, reading, or even during a quiet moment of reflection. They're also excellent before bed to reduce nighttime swelling or first thing in the morning to ease morning stiffness. Stay gentle. Avoid forcing your ankles into large or painful movements. Small, controlled motions are enough to stimulate circulation and loosen joints. Monitor swelling. If you notice persistent swelling in your ankles or feet, consult a doctor to rule out underlying conditions like heart or kidney issues. This exercise complements medical advice but is not a substitute for it. The benefits of ankle pumps and circles: reduced swelling. By activating the calf pump, this exercise helps move fluid out of the lower legs, reducing edema and heaviness. Improved joint mobility. Gentle ankle movements keep the joints lubricated and flexible, easing stiffness and improving responsiveness. Enhanced circulation. Increased blood flow delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, reducing fatigue and promoting warmth in the feet. Lower risk of complications. For those with limited mobility, this exercise helps prevent DVT and other circulation-related issues. A holistic approach to movement exercises, seated marching, ankle pumps and circles, and others like wall push-ups, are not just about physical health. They're about reclaiming your sense of agency and independence. Each small movement is a quiet act of self-respect, a way of telling your body, "I'm still here, and I'm still moving." By incorporating these gentle routines into your daily life, you're not only strengthening your muscles and improving circulation, but also nurturing your confidence and spirit. As you begin, remember to start slowly, listen to your body, and celebrate small progress. Over time, these movements will help your legs feel lighter, your joints more flexible, and your steps steadier. Growing older is not about surrendering to limitations. It's about adapting with wisdom and moving smarter. Let's take this journey together, one gentle step at a time. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. The power of balance. Rebuilding strength and independence with simple movements. Balance is a quiet gift, one we often take for granted until it begins to falter. It's not just about standing firmly on 2 legs. It's about the intricate harmony of your entire body working together. Your arms reach out to catch you when you stumble, your back muscles hold you tall and proud, and your shoulders anchor your movements as you walk, bend, or turn. For many elders across India, especially after the age of 60, maintaining this harmony becomes a daily challenge. A slight wobble while stepping off a veranda, a moment of hesitation before rising from a chair, or a cautious grip on the wall while climbing stairs, these subtle signs remind us that balance and strength need gentle nurturing. The beautiful truth is that your body is still capable of rediscovering its strength, steadiness, and quiet confidence. Through simple, equipment-free exercises done in the comfort of your home, you can rebuild the muscles that keep you upright, reduce the risk of falls, and reclaim the independence to move freely. Whether it's carrying a basket of vegetables from the market, sweeping the courtyard, or joining your grandchildren for a walk in the park. In this guide, we'll explore 3 powerful yet gentle movements: wall push-ups, chair sit-to-stands, and side leg raises that can become your daily companions in this journey towards strength, balance, and self-reliance. Wall push-ups. A gentle path to upper body strength. Balance begins with the strength to catch yourself, to hold yourself steady, and to move with intention. The wall push-up is a deceptively simple exercise that strengthens your arms, chest, shoulders, and core, all critical for maintaining stability and preventing falls. What makes it so special? It requires no equipment, no gym, no mat. Just a plain wall in your home, be it in the living room, kitchen, or near the puja room. It's an exercise that meets you where you are, whether you're a beginner or someone looking to maintain strength. Why wall push-ups matter? As we age, the muscles in our upper body, particularly the pectorals, chest, deltoids, shoulders, and triceps, back of the arms, tend to weaken due to reduced activity. These muscles are vital for everyday tasks. Pushing open a heavy door, lifting a pot from the stove, or steadying yourself if you trip. Weakness in these areas can make you feel unsteady, especially when reaching or leaning. Wall push-ups gently rebuild this strength, improve muscle coordination, and enhance your ability to react quickly, reducing the likelihood of falls. They also engage your core, helping you maintain an upright posture that radiates confidence. How to do wall push-ups step by step in your space. Choose a sturdy, flat wall free of decorations or obstacles. Stand about 2 feet, approximately 60 centimeters, away from the wall. This distance creates a gentle lean that activates your muscles without overwhelming them. If you're new to this, you can start closer, say 1.5 feet, and gradually increase the distance as you gain strength. Position your hands. Place both palms flat against the wall at shoulder height, with your hands about shoulder width apart. Point your fingers upward, as if reaching for the sky, and keep your elbows slightly bent to avoid locking them. Your shoulders should feel relaxed, not hunched. Engage your body. Stand with your feet hip-width apart for stability. Tighten your core muscles. Imagine pulling your belly button gently toward your spine to support your lower back. Keep your gaze forward to maintain a neutral spine. Looking down can strain your neck. Lean in slowly. Inhale deeply, then, as you exhale, bend your elbows to bring your chest and face closer to the wall. Move with control, as if you're leaning in to admire a delicate flower or whisper a secret to the wall. Stop just before your nose touches the surface. Push back with strength. Exhale and use the power of your arms and chest to push yourself back to the starting position. Keep your movements smooth, avoiding any jerky motions. Your core stays engaged, and your back remains straight. Repeat and rest. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions, depending on your comfort level. If you feel strong, rest for 30 to 60 seconds and complete 2 more sets. If you're just starting, even one set of 8 repetitions is a great beginning. Listen to your body, and never push to the point of discomfort. Tips for success: start small. If leaning feels challenging, stand closer to the wall to reduce the angle. As your strength improves, step back gradually. Breathe mindfully. Exhale as you push away from the wall, and inhale as you lean in. This rhythm helps oxygenate your muscles and keeps you calm. Choose the right time. Many seniors in India find early mornings ideal for this exercise. When the air is cool, the mind is clear, and the body feels refreshed after a night's rest. Pair it with a cup of chai or your morning prayers for an uplifting start to the day. A real-life impact: consider the story of Mrs. Shanta, a retired school teacher from Nagpur. At 68, she noticed she could no longer carry her vegetable bag from the market without her arms trembling. Quietly, she had stopped doing this task, relying on her son instead. Then, she began doing wall push-ups every morning for 2 months, starting with just 5 repetitions. By the end of those 8 weeks, not only could she carry her bag with ease, but she also felt a renewed sense of pride in her strength. "It's not about lifting heavy weights," she said, smiling. "It's about knowing I can still do things for myself." These small victories may not make the news, but they transform lives. Why it works: wall push-ups are low impact, making them safe for most seniors, even those with joint pain or limited mobility. They improve upper body strength, enhance coordination between muscles, and boost confidence in daily movements. Over time, they can make tasks like pushing a cart, hanging clothes, or even hugging a grandchild feel easier and more secure. Most importantly, they remind you that strength is not about power. It's about preserving your independence to live life on your terms. So, the next time you pass a wall in your home, perhaps the one near your favorite armchair or the kitchen counter, pause. Give it 10 minutes. Let that wall become your silent partner in rebuilding strength, balance, and self-care. Chair sit to stand. Rising with confidence: there's a quiet dignity in standing up from a chair without needing a helping hand. For many elders in India, this simple act, rising after evening tea, getting up from prayer, or moving from the bed to the dining table, happens dozens of times a day. Yet, after the age of 60, this motion can become slower, heavier, or even unsteady. You might find yourself gripping the armrests tightly, pushing hard with your hands, or waiting for someone to offer an arm. That fleeting sense of dependency, even in your own home, can chip away at your confidence. The good news? You can train your body to rise with strength and grace again. The chair sit-to-stand exercise is a powerful, equipment-free movement that strengthens the muscles you need to stand tall, protect your joints, and move independently. Done in the comfort of your living room, it's a small habit with big rewards. Why sit-to-stand matters: when you stand up from a seated position, you engage a team of major muscle groups. Your quadriceps, front of the thighs, glutes, hip muscles, hamstrings, back of the thighs, and core, abdominal and lower back muscles. These muscles work together to lift your body, stabilize your knees, and protect your spine from strain. As we age, these muscles naturally weaken due to reduced activity, prolonged sitting, or conditions like arthritis. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. This makes standing up feel effortful, and low chairs or soft cushions can become daunting obstacles. Weak leg and core muscles also increase the risk of falls, especially during transitions like sitting or standing. The sit-to-stand exercise strengthens these critical areas, improves circulation, and enhances your body's ability to move fluidly. It's like giving your legs and hips a daily reminder: you are still strong, still capable. How to do the sit-to-stand exercise. Step by step: choose the right chair. Select a sturdy chair with a firm seat, ideally one that allows your feet to rest flat on the ground and your knees to bend at a 90-degree angle. Avoid low or overly soft chairs, as they make the exercise harder. A dining chair or office chair works well. Position your body. Sit toward the edge of the chair with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes pointing slightly outward for stability. Place your hands lightly on your thighs or cross them over your chest to avoid using them for support. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and eyes looking forward, not down, to maintain proper alignment. Engage your muscles. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press through your heels and engage your thigh and glute muscles to slowly lift your body to a standing position. Move deliberately, without swinging or using momentum. Imagine you're lifting with the strength of your legs, not leaning forward with your upper body. Stand tall. Once standing, pause for a moment. Feel the power in your legs and the stability in your core. Stand fully upright, with your knees soft, not locked. Lower with control. Inhale and slowly lower yourself back to the seated position, using your leg muscles to control the descent. Avoid plopping back into the chair, as this reduces the exercise's benefits and can strain your joints. Repeat and rest. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions, depending on your strength and comfort. Rest for 30 to 60 seconds between sets, and complete 1 to 3 sets as you feel able. If you're new to this, start with 5 repetitions and build up gradually. Tips for success: modify as needed. If you feel unsteady, place the chair next to a table or counter and lightly hold the edge for support. You can also place a firm pillow on the seat to raise the height, making the movement easier. Focus on form. Keep your movements slow and controlled to maximize muscle engagement and minimize strain. Avoid using your hands to push off unless necessary. Make it a habit. Try incorporating this exercise into daily routines, perhaps before meals or after watching TV. Consistency is key, and even 3 to 4 sessions a week can yield noticeable results. A real-life impact: take the example of Mrs. Leela, a 72-year-old grandmother from Surat. For nearly 2 years, she had avoided sitting cross-legged on the floor for her daily puja, as getting up was too difficult. After committing to the sit-to-stand exercise every morning for just 1 month, she was thrilled to discover she could sit on the floor again and rise without help. It felt like a small miracle, she shared. I didn't just regain strength, I regained my connection to my rituals. This exercise didn't just strengthen her legs, it restored her sense of freedom and dignity. Why? The sit-to-stand exercise mimics a natural movement you do every day, making it highly functional. It strengthens the muscles needed for standing, walking, and climbing stairs, while also improving joint stability and coordination. Over time, it can reduce reliance on assistive devices or family members, helping you maintain independence in your own home. Studies show that regular practice of this exercise can improve leg strength by up to 20% in just 6 to 8 weeks, significantly lowering the risk of falls. So the next time you sit down for lunch, chai, or to read the newspaper, pause before you reach for support. Take a deep breath, rise slowly, and remind your body, I still can. Each time you stand, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're nurturing your self-belief and reclaiming the freedom to move as you wish. Sida leg raises. Reclaiming balance and stability. Balance is a delicate dance, one we perform every day without thinking, until the day it feels just out of reach. For many elders in India, especially after 65, there's a subtle shift. You step out of bed and feel a fleeting wobble. You turn to answer the door and sense the ground shift beneath you. Or you hesitate before stepping over a threshold, fearing a stumble. These moments, though brief, carry a deeper weight. The fear of falling, the worry of losing independence, and the quiet erosion of confidence. But your body is resilient, ready to rediscover its balance with a little care and practice. The side leg raise is a gentle, powerful exercise that strengthens the muscles around your hips, improves side-to-side stability, and restores the courage to move without hesitation. Done next to a chair or wall, it's a small act of self-care that can make a big difference. Why? Side leg raises the muscles along your outer hips, particularly the gluteus medius and minimus, are unsung heroes of balance. They keep your pelvis level when you walk, shift your weight from one leg to the other, and stabilize you during turns or side steps. As we age, these muscles weaken, especially if we spend long hours sitting or avoid walking due to joint pain or fatigue. Weak hip muscles lead to swaying while walking, forcing your ankles to overcompensate, which increases the risk of tripping or falling, especially on uneven surfaces like cobblestone paths or temple steps. Side leg raises target these hip muscles directly, improving lateral stability and coordination. They also engage your core and improve your body's sense of where it is in space, proprioception, helping you react quickly to prevent falls. This exercise is a quiet reminder to your body and mind, I am steady, I am strong, I am ready. How to do side leg raises. Step-by-step setup safely. Stand behind a sturdy chair with a high backrest, or next to a wall for support. Hold the chair lightly with one or both hands, or place one hand on the wall. Ensure the floor is clear of rugs or objects that could cause slipping, and make sure the room is well lit. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Position your body. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, toes pointing forward. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and gaze fixed ahead, not down, to maintain proper posture. Engage your core slightly to support your lower back. Lift with control. Slowly lift your right leg out to the side, raising it about 5 to 6 inches, 12 to 15 centimeters. Focus on using the muscles at your outer hip, not swinging or leaning your body. The movement should feel controlled, like gently opening a door. Hold and lower. Pause at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, feeling the tension in your hip muscles. Then, slowly lower your leg back to the ground with the same control. Avoid letting your foot drop suddenly. Switch sides. Repeat the movement with your left leg. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions per leg, completing 1 to 2 sets with a 30 to 60 second rest between sets. Modify as needed. If you feel unsteady, keep your hand on the chair or wall for support, or reduce the height of the lift to just 2 to 3 inches. As you gain strength, you can lift higher or rely less on support. Tips for success: prioritize control over height. The goal is not to lift your leg high, but to move with steadiness and precision. Even a small lift engages the right muscles. Stay safe. Always perform this exercise in a clear, well-lit space. If you have hip or knee pain, consult a doctor or physiotherapist before starting. Make it routine. Try doing side leg raises while waiting for the kettle to boil or during a TV commercial break. Consistency, even 3 to 4 times a week, leads to lasting improvements. A real-life impact. Mr. Ravi, a 70-year-old retiree from Kochi, once shared how a near trip near his local temple left him feeling embarrassed and cautious about walking in public. I started avoiding the bus because of those steps, he admitted. Then, he began doing side leg raises daily for 2 months, starting with just 5 repetitions per side. By the end, he not only walked with newfound confidence but also climbed bus steps without hesitation. It's like my legs remembered how to trust themselves, he said. That's the power of this simple movement. It rebuilds not just strength but also the courage to move freely. Why it works: side leg raises strengthen the hip abductor muscles, which are critical for lateral stability. They also improve proprioception, your body's sense of where it is in space, helping you react quickly to prevent falls. Research shows that regular hip strengthening exercises can reduce fall risk by up to 30% in older adults. Beyond the physical benefits, side leg raises send a powerful message to your nervous system. I am stable, I am capable, I trust my body again. So, the next time you're near your dining table, bed frame, or a sturdy wall, take a moment. Do 10 gentle side leg raises. Let your hips rediscover their strength, let your legs find their rhythm, and let your heart feel the quiet joy of moving without fear. Because balance isn't something we lose forever. It's a skill we can renew with patience, practice, and love. A journey back to strength and confidence. 3 exercises: wall push-ups, chair sit-to-stands, and side leg raises, are more than just movements. They're small acts of empowerment, quiet rituals that remind your body and mind of their resilience. They don't require fancy equipment, expensive memberships, or hours of your time. All they ask is a few minutes a day, a sturdy chair or wall, and a willingness to believe in your body's potential. In India, where community and independence are cherished, these exercises hold special meaning. They help you carry your groceries, rise for your morning prayers, or walk to the park with your grandchildren. They're about preserving the dignity of doing things for yourself, whether it's sweeping the floor, cooking a meal, or stepping out to greet a neighbor. Each repetition is a step toward freedom, a declaration that age is just a number, not a limit. If these movements resonate with you, consider sharing them with a friend, neighbor, or elder in your family. Your small act of sharing could inspire someone else to begin their journey back to strength and balance. And who knows? That one shared moment might spark a ripple of confidence, helping someone else stand a little taller, walk a little steadier, and live a little freer. So, Take that first step today. Pause by a wall, sit on a chair, or stand tall with purpose. Your body is ready to remember its strength. Your heart is ready to reclaim its courage. And with every gentle movement, you're writing a new story, one of balance, independence, and quiet triumph. My dear friends, we've journeyed together through 5 simple yet powerful exercises designed to bring strength, balance, and confidence back into your daily life. These movements are more than just exercises. They're small, meaningful steps toward reclaiming your independence and moving with care and hope. I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned from this video so far? Please share one thing you've learned and plan to bring into practice in your life by commenting below this video. Your words might inspire someone else to take that first step. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful content to keep you moving strong and living with joy. Until next time, may your steps be steady and your heart be light.